Okay.
So from my
So
last lecture, like I did like read more some few, like high level articles just to,
mhm,
like I mean definitions and overall how it works, like dimensions and metrics.
mhm,
So I got
yeah,
more idea, and I believe so, like I mean this one like dimension we mostly use for the characters, or like I mean for like information kind of thing,
correct,
and for
correct.
metric is more like numeric thing, right?
Correct, correct. So metric is used for the count part. Like if you want to count how many times add to cart is clicked, how many times someone bought something. So whenever there is a count, you will use metric. And like you want to see that for which category a user purchased 10 items or like some items. When
Okay.
now categories are text, right, or a character. In that case, you will use dimension
Okay,
for
and segment is like more like if we want to filter out more like data
correct,
into different. Okay,
correct.
yeah. So
Segment is a
these are the
filter.
things. Yeah, we I was like more, like I mean, focusing on to just
Mhm.
get more, idea on this one, and then of course I will work on the use case as well.
Sure, yeah. And one more point, I think, are you clear on that persistent part of EVAR, that EVAR persists and prop doesn't?
Yeah, I do. I mean, like for example, I reviewed the comments and make my own notes. Yeah,
Mhm.
if you want, like I mean, if you can just review one more time in 2 minutes, high level,
Sure,
and
sure,
then
yeah.
so we can go from again. Yeah, it's very clear, but again, just like high level thing, and if you can summarize, and then we can move
Mm,
forward.
sure.
So you are like, I mean, home, like for example, it persists. Persist means
Mm,
like, I mean, it's a value is constant, right? It's constant variable. We can see on all the pages on the whole website. And in
right.
prop is like, I mean, specific to any page,
Yes,
and it
yes,
doesn't carry on all the web page like this. So this is a difference between like prop and EVAR.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and also one thing that, uh, so in EVA which persists, so it will start persisting from the page where we are passing this value, or where we are passing the value in EVA. From there on, the value will remain persistent throughout the pages where he visited, or like where he opened. Right?
Okay.
And there are other difference also, like in EVAR and prop, I mean, which is not relevant right now in our case. So, like for example, in EVAR, the length of character should be, can be till 255 characters. In
Okay.
prop, it is 200. But I mean, that is not, these are small differences that is more relevant to analytics person, like who's core analytics, not for us, like not for target. But the
Okay.
main, even the main property or main difference between them is this
Mhm.
persistence property.
Can you hear the fireworks? Maybe, yeah.
Uh,
People are still
no,
doing some fireworks outside.
uh, right. Okay.
Yeah, and my
I
son
mean,
is like still stick to
mm,
the window, trying to see
okay,
outside.
great,
Yeah,
great.
carry on, please.
Yeah. So yeah, that is fun. Now the main point, the last time we discussed the A40 part, the main point I want to reiterate is that once the user qualifies for any activity, the
Hmm.
first action it does is in one EVAR, in one special EVAR, okay, it sends a value, it sets a value, activity name, and the experience
Okay.
in such a way. Meanwhile, can you do one thing? Like, meanwhile, just if you can open, do you have the access of Workspace Analytics, Adobe Analytics?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah, just meanwhile, try to open it. Okay,
Okay.
we will.
Give me, yeah, just I'm starting the computer.
Sure, sure. Take your time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 minute.
Okay. So yeah. So when user qualifies for an activity, the first thing Adobe Target server, Adobe Target does is it sets a value in EVAR, and the value is activity name and the experience name.
Okay.
Experience either default A, B, C, which one. Okay. And then rest of the things go normally, like whatever being tracked in Adobe Analytics, this value remain persist throughout. So all the analytics calls attribution can be linked to this particular activity and experience.
Okay.
So let's say like once the user qualify for the activity and then he, visited PLP page, PDB page, payment, checkout, payment, thank you. Then we can see the data across this activity and experience user came to these pages and did these actions because all this action and things are already tracked in Adobe Analytics.
Okay. Yep.
Now, the use case was uh, if a user is exiting from PDP page, okay, we are
So,
showing.
Pravesh,
Hmm,
yeah, just one thing. So, if we go with this use case before, like I mean, going to this use case, can we take example of home page, and from there, like I mean, simple and
yes, yes,
simple. Yeah.
sure,
So,
sure.
for example, like yeah, so we can do this use case later on. For example, again, simple. We'll take a simple example. For example, customer lands on home page, and
Yeah,
then like I mean go for example home page, and then like I mean click on a different banner, experience A and B, and he clicks on like I mean experience B banner, hero banner, and then he
right.
can and he go to like I mean card and checkout, something like that,
Hmm,
and then he finds out like I mean he placed the order. Okay,
okay,
so
sure.
in
Yeah.
that scenario like just a simple we can.
Or do you want to actually create an activity? We will not make it live. Like on your staging URL, we can do that if
Yeah,
if you're comfortable with that.
yes, yes, we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah.
Give me a
Okay.
second.
So just open your target and the staging URL also.
Okay, one second. So in your organization, you use like Teams for meetings or something, or some other software?
Yeah, so they have many such softwares, but right now it's shifting to Teams only.
Teams only, yeah, same here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean they have added the dial-in option also. I mean
Mhm.
which is great. I mean that's why like earlier it was WebEx primarily. Now and dial-in option was not available in Teams. Now Teams has dial-in option also. So everyone is migrating to Teams.
Okay, so now I have opened Target plus Analytics both in
Okay,
my other
so
system.
great. So, we want to make the banner change or some content change. So you can go and create AB activity and you can enter in the URL, enter your staging home URL.
Okay,
And also one thing, can you just tell me the, URL of staging? I won't open it. Even
okay,
I don't think so I can access that. I just wanted to know the URL structure so that
okay.
we can use it on audience and make sure that we don't make it live on your live website.
Yeah, so if you can type LWS
LWS
COM
COM
SIT4
SIT4.com.
dot com. So yeah,
Okay.
so
I
this
mean,
is our system, yeah, SIT environment.
oh, you are
We
also using Citrix?
mm, yes,
Nice. Isn't it frustrating? I mean, for me, Citrix is very frustrating.
for me, yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
yeah, and it's been like for a long time.
Don't. Okay.
So this is the environment I'm using. I don't think you would be able to access this one.
No, that's why you not even try, but okay, let me try if I can. No, I cannot. No problem. I just wanted to know the
Mhm.
domain URL so that.
Okay,
Okay, so go to A/B test and you can use form based because I cannot access the website, so I cannot tell you the code.
okay,
Sorry, visual based. Select the visual based. I cannot tell you the code because I don't have the website
okay, okay,
structure.
okay. Okay, so just give me through VEC, right?
Right, VC.
Okay, give me a second. I am creating now. Okay, so in experience B, I am changing.
Yeah,
Uh,
do a change.
yeah. Give me 1 minute, please.
Yeah, yeah,
So I am just changing the name of the one button and then 350 and then saving. 1 second.
yeah.
And are you, I mean, in your organization, you are using global production in reporting as well?
You're talking about the report suite name, like
Yeah, in
analytics.
analytics.
Yeah, so I mean, the report suite configure like the setting it up, it varies from organization to organization. But yeah, in our case, like all the data goes to at least one global report suite,
Hmm.
and that data can be sent to some your another report suite also. So there is one global for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But the problem is that when you are sending the data to different report suite, it increases the Adobe server calls, which leads to increase in billing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, uh, as a consultant, you would want to send this data in many report suites, but as it's related to cost, so that's why I mean, try to use as less as possible.
Okay. So I have set up the activity
Okay,
through VEC, and
okay,
right now this is in inactive status.
okay. So
Uh,
you have set up the audience also.
uh, 1 second.
So first I mean, change the UI, then you clicked on next. The second option was the audience one. So did you do any change there?
No, all visitors.
No, so we have to go there also. Our use case was on home page only. You want to change a UI.
Okay. So one more thing. So what I did, like in edit activity. So uh, in experience A, I did not make any changes. Experience B, so
Right.
on the like I mean on the main page, I changed
Hmm.
the name of a button instead of savings. I changed to buy
Okay.
now. Okay, I just changed the name of
Okay.
a button. Okay,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then in targeting, is all visitors 100% and like 50-50 split. And you
Okay.
want me to change the audience or because it's
Uh,
like VEC, right? So, and like in VEC, I copied the sit for environment URL.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Yeah. So, in this case, we don't have to enter the URL.
Okay,
I will tell you why. In
okay,
normal scenario, you should always enter the URL on which you want to run the activity. So, in the audience part only. So, let's I mean enter the URL. There is no harm, right? You think
okay.
it won't work if we enter the, I mean, what do you think?
Say it again, please.
Okay, so I don't think so there is any harm, I mean, entering the audience. You can just enter the audience also there. Like you want to run only on homepage, then what
Okay,
will be the audience you will set up there? Just
okay, 1 second. So what I am doing, I am going to targeting, replace
mhm.
audience, and create a new audience.
Yes, create a
Uh,
new one.
okay, save add rules. Okay, and site pages, current page,
Yeah.
URL, and contains, and I have
No,
added the.
you cannot do the contains because you're
Mhm,
saying if contains doesn't show this. So let's
mhm.
say we are PDB page also.
Okay.
Like whose URL is something like this.
Yes, slash PDP slash rep.
So it will, so your activity will qualify for this page also, for PDP also, right? Although
Mhm.
you won't see the UI change because whatever the code VC has written, that
Okay.
won't get apply on your PDP page. But let's
Okay.
assume your code is something kind of universal, like pop-up code. So that can, can be executed on each and every page. So you have to make sure your audience should be strict. Strict, I mean,
Yes.
wherever you want to run that activity, wherever you want to show that UI, your audience should make it qualify only for that page only. In
Okay.
this case, you cannot use contains.
Okay. So in that
It will be
case,
equal.
equal. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Equal means like only customer coming
who's
to home
landing on
this
this
one.
exact URL, and this
Okay.
exact URL is for only homepage.
Okay. Yeah. So we have to use equals, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I have I'm saving now this with
No,
this.
no, 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 no. Go to third step, that goal and setting.
Okay.
Okay, so there you have option of Adobe Target and Analytics as a reporting source, right?
Uh, targeting. Let me show. So in target,
Hmm.
I can see this one, all visitors, and I can
So,
see,
so when you like go to third step, like after
okay, goal
uh,
and settings, okay. Okay.
goal and settings, right?
Yeah, in goal and settings, I can see Adobe Analytics and
Yeah. So
Google.
select Adobe Analytics. We have to do reporting part also, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Select
I did
Adobe.
select.
Okay. Now it must be asking for the report suite name and
Yes.
something else. You have to
Hmm.
enter the report suite name.
Yes.
So how can you find the report suite name is? So like I am on your production, like live website, right? This
Hmm.
is your Adobe Analytics. So I can see the name of report suite is Lois Proud.
Yes.
Now similar, let me see if we can see it on network. Do you have Omnibook right now?
Right now, let me
No?
check. Yeah, I did download. Let me check if I have it.
Okay, so if you don't have, what you can do is in the network call on your,
Hmm.
just come on, homepage of your staging website,
Okay.
filter with B/SS,
Okay.
and then see what's the name in here.
Okay. Lowe's uh, GRS pod. Okay.
This must be stage or something. Or I guess even I can also check. So are we able to see it?
Yep, 1 second. So I'm right now in workspace. I can see this reports, different options, and usually we select global production.
Yeah, so global production, like for the production, right? We are working on staging right
Okay.
now.
Oh,
We have,
staging. Let me check 1 minute, okay, please.
you can even go to the website. You don't have to go like in
Okay.
workspace.
So I can see some other as well, like global development or
In workspace, right?
yes, in workspace.
Yeah, so there would be so many report suites in workspace. So like we cannot be sure that which one is on the website on which we are
Okay.
creating activity.
Okay. Let me
So
go
that's
to
why the
one.
yeah, so that's the best way is come on the website and see what's the setup there, and this is
Okay.
that we
One
will.
second.
Mm.
Yep. 1 second. For me, this one Omnibug, it takes some time. Still, it says loading. No request found yet. So give me 1 minute. Then otherwise, I will
Yeah,
check with the network tab.
sure. So like you open the this console before
Yes.
loading the page, right? Yeah.
Mhm. So can I search with anything? So I'm using p/ss and I
Yeah.
refresh the page so I can see like they're like with start with S, they are like 5 or 6 API
So
calls.
you
I
click down here on the first one. Click on anyone or on the first one.
Yeah, I click on the first one and then
Okay.
I'm
Now in the request URL, you will see https smetrics.lois.com b/s/ something. So what's
so
that
yeah,
value?
I'm seeing colon path slash b slash ss slash lows GRSDEV.
That is your staging report suite.
Okay, okay,
So now go to target
okay,
there
and
where
use
you have to
that one.
put this one. Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. So it says global development in analytics. Use that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Or okay, so in page again, so it says lows
Mm.
LOWSGRSDEV. Okay, it
Yes,
means global lows global development, right? So I am
right.
okay. Yeah, so I selected global development. Okay.
Selected, right? Okay. So you have in configure that on which report suite, right? Where you
Yes.
want to send this target activity data.
Okay.
The rest is, I guess, already configured. I guess tracking server and all it
Yes.
is already there. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Now just save it.
Okay. And
Okay.
you
And
want
also
me to and you want me to change anything in the audience or just keep it like this with I did not change
audience is
anything.
URL equals that one.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 second, please.
And also one thing, make the split to 0 to default, 100 to the experience way.
Okay, 1 second.